And good evening, y'all. Vidya James here, getting ready to
there
look
are
at
those
this
who look into the eyes of another and see opportunity.
What's going on?
A soul to corrupt and twist.
PlayStation VR.
Their stories are the ones we fear. And there are those who see potential.
That looks familiar. The fucking...
the light within the soul. A chance to lift someone up to achieve the impossible.
What's a VR
Their
game?
stories rise to legend. So tell me, what do you see in Quill? Because her story depends on you.
Oh. So wait, this is supposed to be a VR game? Oh wait, are you just guiding the mouse through as opposed to actually playing? Oh yeah, it's one of those. Playing the game from the mouse's perspective with VR probably would have been more interesting. Moss. Book 2. Oh, that's right. There was a... This had a game...
Thanks for kicking off our new State of Play, Quill. Moss 2 is currently in development for PSVR. We've got some more exciting updates today, so let's keep it going.
Harder.
Here's a flashy new multiplayer shooter from the team at Ilphonic.
Arcade again. Challenges to earn street cred. Seeing a lot of games using the street cred mechanic now. Yeah, looking more like a traditional shooter though. There are ever-changing stages and unique biomes. Four-player co-op. They run TV challenges for bonus. Customize your look. Loot everything. What's up? Right. Not really looking like early access. Okay. Not looking like something that needs to be on a. You need a PlayStation 5 for.
That was your first look at Arcade Get It, which begins early access today for PlayStation 5.
I mean, it's nice that PlayStation 5 is getting games, but
arrives
like,
later this
that
month.
stuff needs to look like you need a
Let's get a sneak peek
PlayStation
at the post-launch
5.
plans for this addictive action RPG from Norsefell Games.
Hi, I'm Sydney from Norsefell, and I'm here to tell you more about how Tribes of Midgard will grow even bigger after launch, with free season updates. Tribes of Midgard is a 10-player survival action RPG, where you play as an Einherjar, a legendary Viking warrior revived by Odin himself to stop Ragnarok. There are 2 primary game modes, the session-based SAGA mode and the endless survival mode, that are all about exploring Midgard, powering up your character, and fortifying your home village to stand against giants bent on destroying the seat of Yggdrasil. New seasonal updates will change the way you play and add challenges for you and your tribe to overcome. The game launches with Season 1, The Wolf Saga. It includes new classes, exclusive loot, and a powerful new boss. There will be 8 different classes to unlock and choose from. Let's take a quick look at the Ranger, one of our 2 starting classes. As you gain levels, you unlock game-changing abilities in your class skill tree to match your playstyle, like the lightning-fast quickshot or the powerful slowpoke. Because classes are complementary, it's fun to have a bit of everything in your tribe. We're excited to see how your strategies will change as classes expand in future updates.
Basically just Gauntlet.
Season 1 also introduces runes, which give you new special powers to customize your character even more. The Wolf Saga will launch with 30 runes, including the Might of Mjolnir, which adds powerful chain lightning arcs to your attacks. You can use multiple runes together, and the effects can get pretty wild. You'll end up with different rune combinations each session, so you'll always have new ways to experiment. Last but not least, the biggest part of every season are SAGA quests, a series of quests that will bring you across Midgard. In Season 1 SAGA, you'll unlock the ability to access a mysterious lair and face down your most powerful challenge yet. And the more dangerous foes you take on, the greater the reward. Speaking of great rewards, the Wolf Saga is stacked with season-exclusive weapons, armor sets, and truly mighty companions. I love this guy. This saga is only the beginning. Tribes of Midgard will keep expanding with more seasons that explore different parts of Norse mythology and add even more to the game. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in Midgard soon on July 27th.
Gearbox. But that's also on PlayStation 4. Billy.
Port City's as good as lost. Must you go back?
I must go back in order to end all this.
That's looking more like a PlayStation 5 game. They said in the cutscene it did. I honestly thought this was a sequel to Biomutant. Because it looked very much the same. I guess that's where we're going with next gen. Like, well, now we've got next generation fur rendering capabilities, so all the games have to have fur. Fist! Forge and Shadow Taurus. Oh, okay.
Up next, what do you get when you mix fighting games and battle royale?
Nothing that will work very well.
Ancient legends are told.
Like, they've tried doing more than 2 players in a fighting game, and it just generally never works out well. Even Smash Brothers, which can get you up to, like, what, 8 people? People only play one-on-one. So just, the fighting game concept just does not lend itself well to
I'm John Georgie from Mantisco.
Multiple players.
And on behalf of our studio, I am thrilled to welcome you to the world of Hunter's Arena. In this mystical world, you will play as hunters who must fight deadly demons as well as other online players in order to survive. As a skillful hunter, you will master powerful swordplay and martial arts, and will be constantly tested of your skills of precise timing and fast decision-making. However, don't forget to have a little fun on your journey by customizing your weapons from disco balls to rubber ducks.
Alright, that was...
As you explore our expansive maps, you will be able to explore dungeons and slay ancient demons to level up. We look forward to seeing your personalized strategies on your hunt.
It will go fire, because this
Another
is a
huge threat to look out for is none other than one of your own, a hunter. Always have different strategies in mind, and use the environment around you when facing your enemies. Utilize bushes for ambush or drop strike from higher grounds to unleash a lethal blow on unexpected enemy players.
Womp.
Hunter's Arena features 2 battle royale modes, solo and trio. In solo mode, you will solely take on other enemy players as well as deadly demons lurking behind your back in a 30-player free-for-all.
Right.
In trio mode, you'll be able to team up with your friends, where focusing on teamwork and planning out strategies are crucial in achieving victory.
Interesting.
There is
Not
so
Reinhardt.
much more to experience in this fascinating world. I can't wait for you to encounter the countless dangers waiting in Hunter's Arena when it launches next month on PS4 and PS5.
Okay,
Thank
well, it
you
comes out on
for
PS4,
joining
so
me today,
yeah.
and I will see you all soon on Hunter's Arena.
Looks like it definitely...
Jump into Battle Royale
that was
action when
that was
Hunter's
crazy.
Arena Legends
That was
arrives
a-
on PS4 and PS5 next month. PlayStation Plus members will be able to download the PS4 and PS5 versions at no extra cost.
There's not very much going on the PlayStation 5. That's why I'm still not looking to get the damn thing. Sifu, okay, we've seen this before on the previous one. And Alright, we're seeing a little bit more. Hopefully this is the actual gameplay. Years later. I was weak, but with just 2 years. Okay, this is looking like the frickin' martial arts game I've always wanted. Like, I love martial arts movies. Jackie Chan stuff especially. He does really good even with his combat, he does really good storytelling. Age 45. But this really does look like a frickin' martial arts movie come to life. Just the way you move around, the way the enemies are moving around. It doesn't look like just a regular side-scrolling beat-em-up. Yeah, I hope the combat system is as good, as fluid as it looks. I've been wanting a game like that for a while. That might actually be a game that I'd get a PS5. Oh wait, it's on PS4. Guess I don't need a PS5. Oops.
Ever wanted to explore an alien planet? Then this next game is for you.
Doing a very good job of convincing me that a PlayStation 5 is not worth the investment, even if I could find it at retail price. Captured on PS5.
This is Jet, the Far Shore, created by Super Brothers and Pine Scented, with a score by Scientific.
Alright, good music always helps. Ooh,
in Jet, you play as May, one of a unit of aviator scientists who embark on an interstellar
Okay, that doesn't
trip
look like something that
and
needs to be on
alight on a
PlayStation
mythic
5.
ocean planet, where they dream of securing a future for their species. We aspired to create a video game to express our own feelings of awe when we look up at the starry sky.
That's funny because after this is going to be, I managed to pick up,
Jet is all about motion, whether it's weaving through trees or jumping over obstacles.
I got, back in February, because that was my birthday,
I love that sense
Steam money, but I never
speeding through
got anything with it.
Remarkable
Hero
natural
Key Wielder,
space,
hey!
that grand sky.
Good to see you. I actually added a theme song for you in the soundbar.
Jet's premise involves exploration and discovery. However, our design doesn't rely on combat or resource extraction, and the characters go to some lengths to tread lightly, giving indigenous wildlife completely, striving to adapt and avoid conflict.
Anytime I start making bad puns, everybody's like, "You need to be stopped!"
Inspect living things and employ your Jet's tools to figure out what makes them tick.
Yep.
Occasionally, you'll run into trouble, and you'll have to use everything at your disposal to emerge unscathed. Over the years, we've contemplated what might be on the minds of interstellar explorers, what might propel them, and what might haunt them. And so our story provides an occasional glimpse into May's dreams, memories, and visions. At heart, Jet is a laid-back and enjoyable.
I was trying to figure out, like, what's a theme song I could play that would be good, but wouldn't be copyright. Wouldn't get me a copyright strike immediately, because the only thing I could think of with Trunks was Hikaru no Willpower, but I'm pretty sure that's a copyrighted song, and that'd be a reference that would go over most everybody's heads.
Sharpened
let's just go something
bolstered
simple.
by an all-star squad. We hope you'll embark.
But I was gonna say, like, I got No Man's Sky on PC because, like, it was on the summer Steam tab. I had like a whole bunch of money, Steam money saved up for my birthday, and since it was the Steam summer sale, I was like, well, what am I gonna get? And No Man's Sky went down to like $29.99. The sale's already over.
SAGA for more on 2 upcoming adventures.
I think it was $49.90. If it was $49.99, it went down to like $29.99, and it's all the updates are free. Oh, hey, Demon Slayer. This thing that's single-handedly kicking the shit out of every comic book in the freaking in the U.S. And yet comic book pros in the U.S. are claiming that, yeah, we're doing all right.
I'll keep you safe. The demon's scent is growing stronger.
Ooh, right. This is. I was actually watching this with Caramel.
You saw it, right? I don't care who.
Yeah, Inosuke.
Whoever shows up will be my next prey.
I'm a demon slayer. Rank Mizunoto! Tanjiro Kamado!
Here I come!
And he's wielding Nichirin swords! Is he with the Demon Slayer Corps?
Zenitsu?
This doesn't look fantastic, though.
He's not just pretending. He's really out cold. Thunder breathing. Burst form. Thunderclap and flash. It's gonna feel so good to rip such a huge target to shreds!
How could this human wound me?
Let's go! I'm not giving up! Not ever!
That's Deku's voice, isn't it?
Stay sharp. Give it everything you've got.
He's got like such a protagonist voice.
I'll get my hands on that rare blood and reclaim my rightful place among the 12 Kizuki.
Yes, I've got him now.
Yeah, no doubt. That's Deku. Well, the blessing and a curse is like, okay, but I'm not gonna unhear Deku every time he talks. Yeah, but Demon Slayer is is a juggernaut.
Your Honor. In a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama.
A body has been found.
Maybe you hadn't heard that.
This looks like something fucking PlayStation 5, though. Gruesome tragedy unfolds.
You mean it's revenge? In that case, could he possibly have hired someone else to kill the guy in his stead?
As for my request, I'd like to see what you can find out. Mikoshiba's murder is too suspicious.
Oh, they talked about this in the last one too, didn't they? Personal thing. Yeah. No. It was the freaking. It was the Sonic freaking.
Get him, Yagami bot. Take a nap.
It was the Sonic fucking Direct, not Nintendo Direct.
Let's fly. Go.
This game was part of that. Like, yeah, they showed it because Sonic the Fighters is in this game, I think, right? We had to see this in the Sonic Direct because this was Sonic the Fighters.
Believe me, I'm just as
Oh,
close
Red,
as
yo,
you
what's
are,
going on?
much as I hate to admit it.
They said to tell you.
Maybe someday we'll get some. We'll get.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This has nothing to do with her. Stop! Come on up!
SAGA presents Titanic 2, Titanic Harder. I really hate that there's spelling judgment like that.
Our next game was revealed just a few weeks ago. Time for a closer look at the expanded and enhanced Death Stranding Director's Cut, coming soon to PS5.
Ah, right. It's like, dude, you had full creative control over that game. Why is there a director's cut?
A bang which gave rise to life as we know it.
Okay, I might have to censor something here. I don't have it.
Came the next explosion.
Whatever.
An explosion. That will be our last.
The definitive experience, one of the...
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
It's like one of the most... no disrespect, but like
this
is being one of the most ludicrously overrated games I've ever seen. Because like there's so much talk and so much hype about it.
At least we'll
then the game came out, and then that was it.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything.
Aren't they used? Nah, I mean, because I know judgment is
truth.
Because you're supposed to drop the E when you add a suffix like meant, but when we say pavement, we don't do that. Or, like, it just doesn't look right because that's only a recent thing. Like spelling judgment like judge and then adding the meant at the end, like that. That looks right. Because if you drop the E, it becomes judgment. The E after the G is what makes it a soft G. So if you get rid of it, it just looks weird. Judgment. or enslavement. It's a word I can say because I'm black. You don't spell it like. It doesn't get spelled like that or that. We don't spell words like that.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Death Stranding, more stuff to add. Stuff that we probably shouldn't have cut, but like, I can't get excited about that game at all. The game is all, like, because the game was already out and like nobody talks about it.
PS5 on September 14th.
It's not like, say, Ghost of Tsushima. People still talk about that as a great game, and that's been out for a while as well. So I know that's a great game because people keep talking about it as such, but nobody talks about Death Stranding. More Deathloop.
Person here is out to kill me.
It's fun. I've been cutting short your meaningless rampages for some time. It's totally normal. Death is a typical physiological experience in this place.
I hate to break it to you, but there is nothing normal about this fucking island. Oh, shit! What?
You're gonna give me that attitude?
Same day, which means I already know what's going to happen. Am I supposed to do this every day for the rest of my life? Fuck that! I'm breaking this loop.
I'm Dinga, game director at Arcane Lyon, and I'm here to give you a special look at Deathloop. You are Colt. You're stuck in a time loop on the island of Black Reef where everybody wants you dead. To escape, you'll have to take out 8 targets known as the Visionaries before the day repeats. Also, one of your targets, Juliana, is in the business of hunting you down. Fail to kill the target or die, and the day starts over.
You gotta be kidding me.
But every loop is an opportunity. With every cycle, you will learn more about the Visionaries and the secrets of the island by exploring and observing. You will discover their habits and secrets, using that knowledge to progress through the story. Let's jump into a mission several hours into the game to see Colt take on the Visionary Alexis the Wolf Dorsey. At this point, you have already learned from a previous loop that Alexis plans to give a speech at his well-guarded masquerade party. Let's use that intel to identify Alexis and take him down.
I was just thinking.
I think Flash gets just uploaded another video today, so that seems kind of appropriate.
I'm looking for the fastest way out of this place.
There are rules, Colt, and sometimes people bend the rules, and sometimes...
It sounds like a video game. Like, what happens in a video game if you die? You just start over.
Okay, what is it?
I said...
It's Mega Man. But it's Mega Man, but you only get one life, and when you die, you have to defeat all 8 Robot Masters all over again.
And, I think I'm doing everyone here a favor by ending this.
So what happens when you break the loop? Seriously, I want your theories.
Everything goes back to normal, obviously.
Normal? You have absolutely no fucking idea what will happen.
True, but I know one way to find out.
Dying isn't the
Sold
end.
it.
Reprise is one of the powers you can unlock. It allows you to die and rewind twice before the loop restarts. You have also seen Carnesis.
Pour one out for
allows
this
you
guy.
to yank enemies around and shift the short-range teleport.
Hey, we killed you!
Oh shit, that was a Robocop line.
Colt, do you need my help?
Nah, I'm fine.
To keep getting yourself killed.
Can you stay still for a second?
So if the guy said we killed you, then that means even though you restart the loop, everybody is aware. So everybody is quote-unquote awake.
Here's where Colt died. You can absorb your body to regain Residium, a resource that allows you to save your favorite weapons and abilities between loops. Over time, you will build an arsenal of weapons, abilities and upgrades that you can mix and match between missions to suit your playstyle or the needs of a specific task.
I'm gonna stand in front of this thing and just keep firing at it. Brutal.
We use the haptic feedback and the adaptive trigger of the PS5's DualSense controller to bring an extra layer of immersion to your experience. Every movement feels different, and weapons express their personality in the palm of your hands.
When you get shocked, you actually get shocked. I'm sorry, I would have a lot of fun with that.
Very impressive. I'm clapping with one hand.
Don't stop there. Put them both together. The body count is gonna get high.
What you were doing with the other hand, huh? Is that why we got an M rating? Sorry, ragdolling stuff is fun. That's the kind of shit I would normally do in a game anyway.
There's always multiple ways to approach a target, and we just learned of one. A back entrance to the mansion. Conversations like this happen all over Black Reef, and it often pays to stop and listen.
Sucks for you! I totally didn't see that. Oh Lord.
That alert means your rival, Juliana, has invaded your game. Controlled by another player or the AI, she's the real deal. You'll have to be extra vigilant when she's on the hunt.
Please give me huggy wuggies. Woo. Pounces on you. Rawr. X3. What's this? A woo. Notices your bulge. Let's have a little look-see here.
Didn't know you liked to work. All business all the time, aren't you? What is your style?
When I should be killing motherfuckers, apparently.
Gotcha!
The wolves play a sick game. Whoever fails to impress the others with their evil deeds goes into the grinder and onto the dinner menu. Let's see if we can rig the outcome.
Onto the dinner menu. That was coming from the game. Nope, Brad, that is Caramel's theme. Although, given what's going on in the game at the moment, I seriously don't blame you.
It could also be another masked speaker, so let's hear him out and not take the shot.
There were deaths, lawsuits, whatever. Profits far outstretched our small legal fees. We made millions that year. Cheap bastards who died, they could have afforded it. If it was important enough.
Arrogant, cruel, no regard for others? Yeah, that's definitely Alexis. Allez up! Alexis just dropped an upgrade to the Carnes's power and a hefty dose of Residium. Time to get the hell out of here.
I have the high ground, obviously. Bored. Somebody cover me, nice. Dude can freaking teleport.
Why wasn't I invited? Cover!
You gonna call me like this all the time, Julie?
Juliana.
I give approximately 0 fucks about what you call yourself.
But you did.
once.
I better stand still. Make myself an easy target. That was the bulk of this. Yeah, that was the bulk of this video, wasn't it?
That's a wrap for today.
Yeah.
But we'll be back with more breaking news and updates before you know it. See you soon.
Oh shit, Nintendo just dropped a new fucking Switch? Show more Death Stranding and fucking Deathloop! We only got like 3 games on display. Fucking do something. Alright. Close that for now. Okay, so I'm gonna go. So I'm about to get No Man's Sky booted up. Since I just downloaded it, I don't know if I'm gonna need to download updates or something, but I will get the game running and then I will be right back. So, because I love space games. Oops. Yep. I'm missing my freaking remote batteries. Crap. But that was totally... that was very much a PlayStation Direct that it felt like they didn't have anywhere near enough content to match any kind of Nintendo Direct or any. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I didn't actually watch. Hold up a second here. I didn't actually watch the. If you guys can still hear me, I didn't actually watch the trailer for the Switch OLED because they dropped it while I was at work. So when my Twitter feed blew up, I was just like, okay. But I didn't actually watch the commercial itself. So before we call it a day for this one, and get ready for streaming off the computer, because that usually takes a little bit. Yeah, it's ripping it. Yeah. Gotta expect it, because no matter what, if this wasn't a freaking portable PlayStation 5, there's no way the internet wouldn't have been mad about it. There was no freaking way it would have happened. This thing had to be freaking 4K capable, OLED, 8, 9, 10 inches, freaking, you know, has a freaking touch screen, has gyro, fucking bigger battery life. Even the freaking portable mode has a LAN output. Freaking like 4K 120 FPS. There's no way this thing would have been powerful enough to make people happy. All right. Oh, that's right. It comes out the same day as Metroid, doesn't it? So if they don't have a Metroid, like, you know, if they don't have like a special edition like Metroid Dread system, that could actually be hot if you think about it, with the like a white Switch with white and red buttons. So that's been showing off all these games that aren't out yet. Breath of the Wild 2, Breath Harder.
Chasing lights, we make our own fun throughout the night. We're gonna feel this good forever.
Pokemon.
Oh.
Oh, it's the Gen 4 remakes. Oh, is that why everybody was mad? Because I was thinking, like, people were mad that he was just sitting down and playing the game rather than going to a freaking room or something. How dare he play where he's comfortable? Oh, Bowser's furry. Right. And okay, this should have had Bluetooth speakers and haptic feedback.
Checkmate.
And when you play, that's Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3 should already be out and free when you buy the system. You still gotta talk over your phone though. Yeah, that's Nintendo for you. That's a lot more game footage of Splatoon 3 than we've seen, though, in a while. Mario Party Hardy. Oh, Dong has failed to expand. Ring Fit Adventure. I really need to get into that. I'm trying to get a couple of days off from work so I can clean up my room and start doing that. One, clean up my room so I can have some space to do Ring Fit and also VR stuff. But also be able to draw a little bit more frequently, because like that Coco drawing I did about a week ago, like, yeah, I damn near knocked over everything in my room, like setting that up. But I couldn't sleep well that night, so yeah. Advance, oh that's right, Advance Wars is coming out. Been playing Ring Fit again, yes. You've been working out a lot, I've seen. And congratulations on that, by the way. And I wonder if the bow will just be an easier to use charger. Well, in terms of design, all a charger is a bow. You just you hold onto something and then you let it go. So that's what a charger has always been. It's just been the Splatoon equivalent of a bow and arrow. So I don't. The only difference is I think it's a spread. It's like it's a 3-shot. So it'll probably be a charger that you use more at close range, but to handle but for crowd control. But you know, we still haven't seen a lot of what it can do in game. And I dropped crap. Oi! I dropped the battery cover for my freaking controller. That's great. So I'm gonna have to find that. Oh, there you are. Okay. More aggro charger. Yeah. Actually, you know what? That's probably what it's gonna end up being. It's gonna be a more aggro charger, and then they're gonna reintroduce some kind of fucking attack power up so that it would become a freaking one-shot kill. Like the fucking Bamboozler, which Bamboozler was never designed to be a one-shot kill, but they keep fucking destroying its own meta by adding abilities that make it a one-shot kill. You've been playing the Splatoon since the first game, right? So you probably remember how the Tri-Slosher was really busted when it first came out. So they had to nerf the hell out of it because all 3 splashes were like really powerful. So the Tri-Slosher was really good at killing people, especially because Splatoon 1 had a lot more verticality. There were a lot more stages where there were walls between you, so it had an advantage over splashing walls and things like that. So they ended up nerfing the heck out of it, but then they de-nerfed it, so it's like, what the fuck? They're really bad at balancing this thing. Alright. So, let me see here. Webcam focus. Okay, we'll do this real quick. So for the moment, I will try, because I've never... Alright. Okay. So I'm about to try No Man's Sky on the PC. I believe the update was called Prisms, so I think it's a big graphical update. So since my PC is a bit beefier than my PlayStation, hopefully it'll look better. But I've never run it here before, so I'm going to be finding this out when you guys are. One of the reasons why I ended up getting No Man's Sky is because, one, I already had the Steam money and it wasn't doing anything. I was like, all right, I'll pick that up. But 2, even looking at the recent reviews for No Man's Sky, like, they've been putting the work into that game. It's a beautiful redemption story because a lot of people are just saying, like, look, this game was horrible when it first came out because it was lacking so much content. But everything they've added since release has been free. They didn't do any of the season pass bullshit. They did no microtransaction bullshit. They did none of that. They could have easily nickel and dimed the hell out of this game. Or they could have just given up, just said, okay, this was a fucking lost cause, we give up and walk away, like freaking Anthem. Anthem's a really good example of that. Anthem was a game that didn't come anywhere close to where the trailers and shit were promising. And instead of doing anything to fix it, EA just abandoned it. And the game had potential. It was I really love the fight mechanics of that game. I felt like they could have saved it if they tried, but they didn't. They just gave up on it and walked away. So you can probably pick up Anthem for like $10 now. But the flight mechanics in that game are really, really good. Like it feels very much like you can go Iron Man at any time. Yeah, it's fine as long as it doesn't let you kill more shots. Yeah, That's the problem. Damage up as a concept shouldn't exist because it changes the way certain weapons work. Weapons that were never supposed to be one-shot kills became one-shot kills, and they dominated the meta because of that. So you had to use like fucking certain weapons. It was dumb. Like they took it out. Like you had a defense up, but they took out the attack up, and then they just put in this. They put in freaking main power up, which isn't even attack up. It just becomes attack up for certain fucking weapons. So they get to decide with this ability. Well, this one gets attack up because it really needs it, but this one just gets a little bit of charge up or something, like something dumb. It's not even consistent as to what it does for each weapon. So you just kind of have to guess and hope that this ability works for the weapon you're maining. All right. So I'm gonna go get something to drink. Oh yeah, my phone's about to die too. I had a massive headache like for the last couple of days. That's why I didn't stream at all. But like I actually missed work today. I'm feeling better now, so by tomorrow I probably will go to work tomorrow. I think Monster Hunter Stories comes out tomorrow, so that's going to be a busy day. But in general, yeah, I've been having to do a lot of work over there. But okay, let me just check into that. Maybe a bit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been hot. It's been really hot lately. That's the other thing. It's like I'm going to be playing No Man's Sky, but probably not for very long, because as I've stated, I have my AC running. But my PC is a freaking heat generator, and I don't want to have both of them running at the same time. Like I'm gonna let while I'm trying to figure this out, I'll have the AC running to cool off the room a bit, and then I'll stream. But I won't stream for very long, and as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna have to turn the AC back on. Yeah, I've been having to drink more water. That's fun. All right, so I'm gonna wrap up the stream here because that was the state of play. 20 minutes of not much, nothing really attention grabbing. So I think that is the last shot. Capcom already blew it with their last direct with fucking talking about fucking CPT for the last 5 minutes. No reveals or anything. Nothing good. And spending more time on Monster Hunter Stories 2 than they needed to when it's gonna have its own direct anyway. And then they talked about it again during E3. I'm like, I'm already fucking sick of this game. Like, I like Monster Hunter. If you like Monster Hunter Stories, fine. But they keep talking about this game and not showing too much, not showing anything really new about it. It's like, okay, can we move on? Do you not have something else to talk about? It's like, please like this game. And my store only got 2 copies of the game. So it's like, well then what are you doing all this? Why are you doing all this advertising for this game if you're only going to give a store 2 fucking copies? I'm gonna be having so much fun dealing with that bullshit. Alright. So I'll wrap up the stream real quick here, and then I will see you guys in about 10-15 minutes or so, depending on how long it takes No Man's Sky to boot up. Alright, thank you all for joining me. I will see you all in a bit. Peace.